$300 pole award for the Bubba 150, sponsored by Natural Design Concepts and Apparel, $100. Hydro Action, $100. And Beekis Garage Doors, $100. $300 to win the pole for tonight's Bubba 150.
Chris Beekis, a fan here tonight, not in the pits.
Yes, we saw him over at the Sarsaparilla stand.
Just decided he needed a night off. If you need a garage door fixed, that's your guy.
On the raceway, in the Hydro Action Milwaukee Tools number 45 from Medford, Joe Denseski, the car owner for Jack Hanley Jr.
Hanley has put together a few good runs here lately. Hoping for some luck here tonight. Lap number 1 for Jack Hanley Jr. 12.049. 12.049. Lap number 1 for Jack Hanley Jr. in the Milwaukee Tools number 45. 11.887. 11.887. Lap number 2, the faster lap for Jack Hanley Jr.
2 weeks ago, this driver thought his season was over. It is not. Mainly to the help of Kennedy Long Island Realty on Main Street in Bayshore, Pat and Doris Kennedy, and Kevin Harrington. The Corwitz Auto Body number 43 rides again after a horrific crash 2 weeks ago in turn number 3. From Selden at the keyboards, it's Eric Zay.
Great job by Pat and Doris Kennedy to help Eric Zay get this car back out here. The Kennedy Long Island Realty, number 43 of Eric Zay for lap number 1. 11.942, 11.942. Lap number 1 for Eric Zay. Looks good there out of turn number 4. Lap number 2. 11.940, 11.940 for Eric Zay.
Driver who is hoping to garner a win before the 2022 campaign is over. Second generation driver, steering the J&H Homestead Family Farms, Sendeluski Architecture, CPC Farm Account number 49 for right up the road in Calverton, Chris Young.
Lap number 1 for Chris Young. 11.964. 11.964. Lap number 1 for Chris Young. We'll try to pick it up here on lap number 2. Slows up. 12.079. 11.964 is his time of record.
To the raceway. Up next, one of the all-time leading winners in Super Pro Truck events here at Riverhead Raceway. A Charger win, a modified win to his credit. Third last September in the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour event for the driver of the Cromer's Market, Rheem Air Conditioning number 88 from Riverhead, Roger Turbish.
Turbish in the Cromer's Market, Rheem Air Conditioning number 88. Lap number 1. Top of the board, 11.885. 11.885. Fast time thus far for car number 88 of Roger Turbish. Lap number 2. Even quicker, an 11.846. 11.846. Fast time thus far for Roger Turbish.
Won his first NASCAR modified event since 2016 last Saturday evening. Driving the Joe Ambrose owned Cesspool Pros. Jessup Landscaping Chevrolet from Islip, Jason Agugliero.
Great run last week for a Guglielmo in the Joe Ambrose owned number 0. Lap number 1 for Jason. Fast time 11.763. 11.763 fast time thus far for Jason Agugliero. Lap number 2. 11.758. 11.758 fast time thus far here today for Jason Agugliero.
Driving the Mark S. Mina owned MSM Elite Motorsports, Elite Sound Studios, Meadowbrook Collision, number 5 from Merrick. He's the opening night feature event winner here in 2022. It's Speedy Beatty, John Beatty Jr.
In the last few weeks, Beatty's been experimenting with some stuff. He went back to the old reliable setup for here tonight. We'll see how that shakes out for him in the MSM Elite Motorsports number 5. 11.780. Second quick, 11.780. Lap number 1 for John Beatty Jr. Lap number 2. Top of the board, 11.700. 11.700 for the MSM Elite Motorsports number 5 of John Beatty Jr. Fast time thus far.
So Speedy Beatty lives up to the name to date. Rolling a Raceway, he has some new livery on the car. He's got a brand new sponsor, Endurodyne. The Checker One Motorsports team would like to welcome Durodyne to the team for AP3 from Senator Riches, Artie Peterson III.
Some hard luck as of late for Peterson. At the end of races, he's been in every race, doing a great job, and then something will happen. 12.049, 12.049, lap number 1 for AP3, Artie Peterson III. Lap number 2, fourth quick, 11.855, 11.855 for AP3, Artie Peterson III.
Making one of his infrequent starts here in 2022. Big thanks to Steve Shine from the driver of the Petro Home Services. D. Giovanni Landscaping, number 96, out of East Islip, Matt Brody. Second generation driver.
Had a great run here his last time out, from the back of the bus to the top 5 in car number 96. See what he does here today. Lap number 1 for Matthew Brody. 11.760. 11.760. Good enough for third quick on his first lap. Try and shoot for the pole here on lap number 2. And he gets it. 11.678. 11.678. Top of the board for Matthew Brody.
17-year-old Leadfoot out of East Islip. Up next, great runner-up finish last Saturday evening for the driver of the Eastern Fuel, Dave Sapienza Racing, number 81, from Wading River, Chris Turbish, a 42-time winner in the old Charger division here at Riverhead Raceway.
Chris Turbish coming off a good run last week. Lap number 1. 11.863. 11.863. Lap number 1 for Chris Turbish. Good enough for 6th quick. Lap number 2. Put him third. 11.729. 11.729 for Chris Turbish.
Up next, the other half of the Peterson Brothers racing family will steer the East End RV. Checker One Motorsports, number 02, from Santa Mauritius, Alan Peterson.
The figure 8 half.
Yeah, his wrist is a little bulky after the incident of last week, which is now in the history books, and he was a feature event winner.
Number 4 on Flow Racing for exciting
Was
finishes.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Think of all the finishes they get every week. We had number 5 2 weeks ago with the crate modified finish, Vinny Delaney and Chris Rogers. And this week, the number 4 finish with the figure 8s. Lap number 1 for Alan Peterson, 11.993. 11.993. Lap number 1 for Alan Peterson. That puts him 10th quick. Lap number 2, 11.841. 11.841 moves to 5th in car number 02.
Great top 10 finish Thursday evening during the Phoenix Communications 150 for the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour at the Thompson Motorsports Park Speedway. For the driver who straps back into the Russell Goodale owned RG Hahn & Sons fuel oil, Riverhead Building Supply Chevrolet from Islip the Natural, Timmy Solomito.
I think Solomito on Thursday night that is, was feeling this thing out. And then by the end of the race, he was pretty racy there in car number 46. Did a nice job to come back to the top 10. Lap number 1 for Timmy Solomito. 11.851. 11.851. Lap number 1 for Timmy Solomito. That puts him 7th. Lap number 2 to 6th at 11.842. 11.842 for the natural Timmy Solomito.
Driver who's very quietly been doing a great job for Outlaw Incorporated. Rolling to the top of the ramp now in the Coors Light Silver Bullet JDL Environmental number 00 from Patchogue, Chris Rogers.
Chris Rogers in the Dave Brigatti owned 00. Lap number 1, 12.149. 12.149. Lap number 1 for Chris Rogers. Lap number 2, 11.979. 11.979 for Chris Rogers. It's 12th quick.
I think he's going to be happy with that. Up next, while Michael Rutkowski attends a wedding that he had a previous commitment to, this driver will strap into the Buzz Chew Chevrolet Stakey's Pumpkin Farm, number 71, from Riverhead, Kyle Elwood.
Elwood with a strong run here last Saturday night towards the end of the feature event. Lap number 1 for Kyle, 11.970. 12th quick, 11.970. Lap number 1 for Kyle Elwood. He'll try to pick it up here on lap number 2. And he indeed does, an 11.788. 11.788. Good enough for 5th quick for Kyle Elwood.
Second half of the 2022 season, this driver starting to find his way a little bit. In the Motorcycle Mike attorney at law, Kennedy Long Island Realty of Bayshore, number 24, gets electric, has a role in this as well. For Manorville's Justin Brown, who stalled. But we have a push truck at the ready. And he refired on his own.
Justin Brown in the Kennedy Long Island Real Estate, number 24. 11.881. 11.881. Lap number 1 for Justin Brown. Lap number 2 to the top of the board. He's on the pole with an 11.674. 11.674 for your new fast time, Justin Brown.
Well, that, my friends, is impressive for the Kennedy Long Island Realty, number 24. On the raceway now, driving the number 34. That is the Peerless Boilers. Golden Jalapeno John's Tree Removal, number 34. For J.B. Fortin, running his third race in 3 days this weekend.
Ran at Thompson on Thursday night, Stafford last night, and here today.
With laryngitis.
That's good. We don't have to listen to him. Lap number 1, 7th quick, 11.801. 11.801. Good first lap for J.B. Fortin. Lap number 2, 11.710. Good enough for 4th quick. 11.710 for J.B. Fortin. Good lap.
With the support of Eastport Feeds, Doug and Maura Corwin, this driver comes to us from Walcott, Connecticut. He's the nephew of the late, great T.C. Teddy Christopher. In the Eastport Feed Chevrolet, it's Mike Christopher Jr.
Christopher also runs an SK at the Stafford Motor Speedway and all the open events for Tommy Baldwin Racing. Lap number 1, 12.010. 12.010. Lap number 1 for Mike Christopher Jr. Lap number 2, 11.858. 11.858 for Mike Christopher Jr. Just waiting to see where that put him. Puts him in the 12th spot out of 16 cars.
I don't think he's going to be happy with that. On the raceway now is teammate for the evening, the Rob Peelis owned Eastport Feeds, my guy Napa Auto Parts, number 70. Two-time winner this year, second in the championship chase by 10 points, Dylan Slepian out of Dix Hills.
Slepian in the Eastport Feeds number 70. 11.941. 11.941. 15th quick on his first lap. Lap number 2. 11.793 gets him to 8th. 11.793 for Dylan Slepian.
And he ain't going to be happy with that. Well, he's your current championship leader looking to win his 4th NASCAR modified title in 5 years here at Riverhead Raceway. He steers the Wayne and Joette Anderson owned Eastern Scaffolding Eastport Feed Chevrolet. He'll be running a crate modified tonight as well. This is Kyle Soper out of Manorville.
Soper with a rough night last Saturday. Not his typical top 3, top 5 finish. They still lead the points here. Lap number 1, 11.754. 11.754. 6th quick for Kyle Soper. Lap number 2. On the pole, an 11.627. 11.627 for Kyle Soper.
Last car to take time here this afternoon. Driving the Coors Light Silver Bullet. JDL Environmental, Del J Farms entry. This is the Fancy Farmer from Calverton, Dave Brigatti.
Brigatti has been fast here all year. See what he does here on lap number 1. 11.823, 10th quick. 11.823, lap number 1 for Dave Brigatti. Can he get to the top of the board? Second quick in 11.667, 11.667. So your pole will go to the Wayne and Joette Anderson owned number 15, the Eastport Feeds automobile of Kyle Soper.
Kyle Soper will win the $300 pole award, sponsored by a trio of sponsors, including Timmy Salamino of Natural Design Concepts and Apparel. Hydro Action, Joe Denseski, thank you very much. As well, Chris Beekus of Beekus Garage Doors. $300 for Wayne and Joette Anderson. Mini stock heat number 1 as we continue to just rush along. Starting on the pole, this driver had a rough go of it in his qualifying race last week. The Roadworks CRC Surveillance Videos, number 56, will start on the pole. From Flanders, Justin Squires. To the outside pole, the Mike's Auto Service Quad, number 07, for Mike Muse Jr. out of Hampton Bays. Steering, the RFC Electrical Contractors, number 73, from Patchogue, Paul Wojcik. Starting 4th, the Walls of Fame, number 31, for CJ Zakowski from Riverhead, currently 2nd in the championship chase. Starting 5th, our most recent winner, car number 11, the sponsor wanted entry out of Coram, Chris Oliveri. And starting 6th, driving the number 90, 3rd, whoa, hold on, Bob Finan, former figure 8 champion and the proprietor of Mike's Auto Service at Quag. This is Mike Muse Sr.
Mini stocks on the raceway. Top 4 cars to be handicapped for tonight's feature event. Good start for Squires in car number 56. Here comes Mike Muse. Well, he gets a shove from the 31. Who showed up here late today. Oh, they're 3 wide. Good job by Zurkowski there to back out. But now he's back in.
I mean, well, they're giving it to him, though. What are you going to do?
Listen, he backed out so they didn't reckon 1. Now he comes to the lead. CJ Zurkowski, car number 31, your race leader.
4th to the lead.
Mike Muse Jr. is 2nd. 3rd is Justin Squires. 4th, Chris Oliveri.
CJ Zakowski getting away from the rest of the field. And he really, by a turn almost, has got that Walls of Fame Chevy Cavalier wheeling and dealing. Comes to this event 1 point behind Andrew Farnham, who'll be in the 2nd heat race for the championship 282 to 281. They're the main contenders. They're the main players for the 2022 Mini Stock Championship entering tonight's event.
Checkered will fly for CJ Zurkowski. Taking down the win in car number 31, it was CJ Zerkowski. Second across the line, car number 56, Justin Squires. Third, the 11, Chris Oliveri. And fourth, car number 73, Paul Wojcik. Up next, mini stock heat race number 2 with the starting lineup. It's Bob Finan, Bobby.
Main stock heat number 2 getting ready to roll at a raceway. The East End Bait and Tackle. Smokers Den number 6 will start from the pole from Mastic Charles Estacio. To the outside pole, driving the Mike's Auto Service Aquag number 19, Chris Ellickson from Riverhead. In the Island Technology 03, Ada Shirley starting third, Joe Cook Jr. Your championship leader out of Baldwin, the sponsor wanted number 09 of Andrew Farnham, will start fourth. Starting fifth, driving the number 48, that's the Mini Stock Mafia entry for Joey Warren Jr. And starting sixth in a Mini Stock Mafia team car, I think this is his first start of the year, the Z-Man Ryan Zerkowski of Riverhead.
Eight laps to be the distance. Top 4 cars to be handicapped for tonight's feature event. Car number 19, Chris Ellickson to the lead. Andrew Farnham. Car number 09 runs second. To third, car number 03. And of course, Joe Cook Jr. Fourth, the 48 of Joey Warren. Ellickson leads. But here comes Farnham to the inside. I don't know what it is, but Andrew Farnham found something in the offseason. That car is 100% better than it was. So Farnham to the lead. Car number 19, Chris Ellickson to second. Third is car number 03, Joe Cook Jr. And fourth is car number 15. And of course, Ryan Zerkowski. Two to go this time by for Andrew Farnham. Oh, Ernie. Wide flag down for Farnham. The battle is for second. Joe Cook Jr. to the inside of Chris Ellickson. Try to come to position number 2. And he'll probably pull it off here. He does. Taking down the win in car number 09 was Andrew Farnham. Second across the line, car number 03, Joe Cook Jr. Third, the 19 of Chris Ellickson. And fourth, car number 15 of Ryan Zerkowski. Up next, Eagle Auto Mall Crate Modifieds with the starting lineup for heat race number 1. It's Bob Finan, Bobby.
Want to wish one of our inspection staff, Kyle Martinez, a speedy recovery. A little bit under the weather, not with us here tonight. Starting on the pole for heat race number 1 for the Eagle Auto Mall Crate Modifieds comes to us out of Shirley in the Briganti Brothers Automotive EP Milling and Sweeping number 8, Mark Wolf. To the outside pole from Southampton, driving the CHM Landscapes number 7, Charles McWhinney. The third starting slot will go to the Relay Electric Hydro Action number 66, feature event winner earlier this year for Mad Max Hanley out of Medford. Starting fourth, He's on baby watch. The TNS Auto Clinic number 41 for Terry Stiles. The Style Files out of Rocky Point. Starting 5th, the Dillner Precast Black Forest Automotive number 55 for Glen Cove's Chase Grennan. Starting 6th, driving the Benamax Trucking owned number 77 from Riverhead, Kyle Elwood. Starting 7th, driving the number 38, a 3-time feature event winner, the Dillner Precast McKenty Construction number 38 for Owen Grennan of Glen Cove. Starting 6th, driving the B&K Property Management number 90 out of New Jersey, DJ Doyle. Starting 9th in the Park Service number 28, Ed Schutz, Oyster Bay. Starting 10th, the Rittenhouse Properties number 37 out of Northport, Sean Glennon.
Both Kyle Elwood and the 41 of Terry Stiles missing hot laps, so they will have to go to the rear. Mark Wolf to the inside, Charles McWhinney to the outside. So they head to the East-West Management Go Zone. Good start for Wolfie. But here comes McWhinney. McWhinney to the outside of Mark Wolf will lead lap number 1. He'll get a good run this time down the back straightaway. Good job by Wolfie hanging in there on the inside. Car number 8. Charles McWhinney, car number 7, your race leader, the 55. Chase Grennan to the second spot. Owen Grennan on the outside of Mark Wolf tries to come to third. Mad Max Handley all over the back bumper of the 8 car.
Max is boxed in and he don't like it.
Well, at some point, you got to try and move yourself up the raceway. Take care of an opportunity here instead of pounding the guy in front of you. It's not getting him anywhere. If anything, it's breaking his momentum. There you go, Max. Now go race. Oh, Wolfie came up in front of him. Two to go this time by for Charles McWhinney, your race leader. Chase Grennan is second, Owen Grennan third, Sean Glennon is fourth as they come to the white. And Charles McWhinney, hoping to get back on track here tonight, takes down the win. Taking down the win in car number 7, it was Charles McWhinney. Second across the line, the 55 of Chase Grennan. Third, the 38 of Owen Grennan. And fourth, car number 37 of Sean Glennon. Up next, Eagle Auto Mall Crate Modified Heat Race number 2. With the starting lineup, it's Bob Finan, Bobby.
Okay, so starting from the pole will be one of the more veteran drivers at the facility. Comes to us out of Calverton in the CAM Materials number 12, Dennis Krupski. To the outside pole, the Vanguard Fire Protection number 16 from Selden, Alex Colasanto. Starting third in the Pro Diesel M3 Technology number 9 is Michael Berner of Patchogue, a feature event winner earlier this year. Starting fourth, driving car number 18. Big thank you to Timmy Salamino and the family for helping with the setup of this car. Racing tonight for his friend Mike, who passed away earlier today. It is the Jack Anthony Pools number 18 for Eric Hersey of Comac. Starting fifth, the Utopia Bagels number 6 of Mike Albacini, the King of Queens, out of Flushing. Starting sixth, the Strong Oil Comfort Farm Stand number 27 of AJ DeSantis from Yaphank. Starting seventh, Stakey's Pumpkin Farm, Fine Design Masonry number 46, Vinnie Delaney out of Iceland Terrace. Starting eighth, the high-end collision number 0 for Stephen Coleman of East Islip. We'll be back with the final 2 cars. Starting ninth, driving car number 51, Capital Motor Group M3 Technology entry. Ken Massa Jr. out of Shirley. Starting 10th, driving car number 35, subbing for Michael Rutkowski tonight in the Rosemar Industries True Value Center Rich number 35, Kyle Soper out of Manorville.
Soper 1 for 1 in crate modifieds. 1 start, 1 win. Then Jack Orlando number 99.
Subbing for Jack, yeah.
And he ran some race that night. Top 4 cars to qualify for tonight's feature event. Alex Colasanto, car number 16 to your race lead. Eric Hersey on the outside of Krupski. Comes to the second spot. Krupski gets loose as AJ DeSantis climbs to the outside here, trying to come to third. And say what you want about this AJ DeSantis. Every week he's there. Top 5, top 8, right there. He's currently second in the points. In car number 27. Car number 0. Stephen Coleman to the 4th spot. Kyle Soper, car number 35, from the rear of the field to the 5th spot. All over the 0 car of Stephen Coleman for a qualified spot.
Soper wheeling, dealing, and kiss stealing.
Caution flag down for car number 18.
It has not been a great season for the Jack Anthony Pools number 18 of Eric Hersey. 20-lap mini stock event coming up as our first feature event of the afternoon. And Danielle Cohen was kind enough to sell some lap money for that. So while they pick up the Eric Hersey, Jack Anthony Pools number 18, let us read for you the lap sponsors for the 20-lap mini stock race that'll kick off our feature event portion of the program. Mariah Lawrence sponsors lap number 1, Ham Racing member. Lap 2, Jesse St. Clair, as well as lap 3. Lap 4, street stock driver Danny Pizzo. Lap 5, Justin Squires, Ham Racing, number 56. Lap 6, Chris Oliveri. Lap 7, Kim Muse. Lap 8 and 9, Tina Cialino. Andrew Farnham, lap 10. Lap 12, Billy Paquette. After Chris Oliveri sponsors lap 11. Paul Wojcik, lap 73. CJ Zukowski, lap 14. Kevin Feeney, Ham Racing member, lap number 15. Lap 16, Kim Muse, the sponsor. Ham Bandit sponsors lap number 17. Lap 18, Dave Jensen, Ham Racing member. Rob Eggers from Ham Racing, lap 19. And Chris Crunchy Dane sponsors lap number 20. Those are your 20 mini stock lap sponsors for the mini stock feature event. AJ DeSantis has been sent to the rear of the field for his role in the incident. While we have the time, we'll also read off the Truck Enduro sponsors. Again, a great effort by Danielle Cohen to sell, solicit, and collect the money for this event, 40-lap event. Mariah Lawrence, Ham Racing, lap number 1. Whitney Williams, lap number 2. Extensive Auto Spawn Detailing, lap 3. Chloe Phillips, Ham Racing, lap 4. Emily Hubbard, lap 5. BDS, lap 6. Daniel Cohen, lap 7 and 8 from Ham Racing. Lap 9, BDS. Lap 10, Ham Bandit, number 10. Avoid Towing, lap 11. Lap 12, Long Island Detail Supply. Lap 13, Emily Hubbard. Lap 14, Chloe Phillips. Lap 15, Corporal Joe Baccia Racing. Avoid Towing, lap 16. Timmy Tripler, Ham Racing, lap 17. Jackie Gamuth, Ham Racing, lap number 18. Lap 19, Avoid Towing. Lap 20, Whitney Williams. Avoid Towing, lap 21. Jennifer Hohenweiser. Lap number 22. Lap 23, Camp 2 Motorsports. Lap 24, Long Island Detail Supply. Lap 25 and 26, Mr. and Mrs. Pridaco. Lap 27, Nikki Giordano. Lap 28, Dustin Cole. Ham Bandit, lap 29. EP Milling and Sweeping, laps 30 and 31. Woot Lawrence, lap 32. Lap 33, EP Milling and Sweeping. Lap 34, Woot Lawrence, Ham Racing. Lap 35, Mariah Lawrence. Lap 36, Kerry Botts. Lap 37, Nikki Giordano. Lap number 38, NBR. Nelson Brothers Racing. Lap 39, EP Milling and Sweeping. Lap number 40, Corporal Joe Racing.
Seven laps down, 4 remain. Calasanto will lead them. Top 4 cars to qualify to be handicapped for tonight's feature event. Great job by the 35 of Kyle Soper to come to 3rd. What a job by Massa in the 51 to come to 4th. 7 laps down. Seven laps down, 3 remain, 10 laps to be the distance. Colasanto loose there. Here comes the 0 of Stephen Coleman to the outside. Kyle Soper on the back bumper of Colasanto. White flag down for Alex Colasanto. Kyle Soper is 2nd. 3rd is the 0 car. Stephen Coleman 4th. Ken Massa Jr. Here's Massa to the inside of Coleman. He's going to get 3rd. Checkered flag flies, taking down the win in car number 16. It was Alex Colasanto. 2nd across the line, car number 35, Kyle Soper. 3rd, car number 51, Ken Massa Jr. And 4th, car number 0 of Stephen Coleman.